Hey, I got something to say. You know what the one thing in this world is that can be the best or the worst thing to ever happen to you? Love. If you're with somebody who reciprocates the love that you have for them, a true companion that you can work together with and be a team, you're blessed. That's a blessing that very few people really get to experience these days, because less and less people know how to be loyal, know how to be a team, know how to work together and build and communicate and all the things necessary to have a relationship that's healthy and long term. But one of the worst things with love is when you're with somebody who does not reciprocate that love or stops reciprocating that love. Especially when you're with somebody long term and all of a sudden, feelings change or situations happen and they stop putting in the work. It's a cold world to live in when you feel somebody's love go cold on you. And there's only so many things that you can do to try to save that. Because without the cooperation of your partner, it's not going to work. It's a hard pill to swallow. Something that I've definitely been through. When you've been with somebody for so long, you got that spiritual bond. You can feel things, with your partner. Maybe you've been split and you can tell, like you just feel it inside when you're close, and then next thing you know, you run into them somewhere. Or maybe you haven't communicated for a while and like you just feel it that you're going to hear from them soon, and then they call. It's a hard bond to break. But you got to understand where the line is, that you have to draw the line in the sand and say, okay, look, I'm only willing to go through so much. And then I have to learn to let go. Because if they're not willing to cooperate, they're not willing to save it, they're not willing to put in the work, like I said, it's not going to be successful. You're just dragging yourself through the mud, creating more hurt for you. It's hard for people to make that decision when the time comes to let go. When the time comes to fold, You can have the most love for somebody in the whole world. You can love somebody with every inch of your soul. And it don't matter if they don't love you and they're not willing to cooperate. It ain't going to save anything. It ain't going to change anything. It's tough, especially, if you got a family, you got kids and stuff. Even if you don't, it's tough. But it just complicates things even more when you do, but you got to make the decision. You're gonna make yourself miserable, and you're gonna you're going to deplete all your energy trying to fight for something that the other person don't want to save. You know, maybe you get lucky and you can find common ground. Maybe you can change their attitude. Maybe you can change their mind. You know, it happens sometimes. But how far are you willing to go? How far are you willing to go to put yourself through misery and despair and, you know, all the negativity, you know, the depression that's going to come with it? How long are you willing to do that before you make that decision? Because that's totally up to you. I'm not saying if you go through a rough patch, give up on each other. That's not what I'm saying. You know? I know that I've done everything that I could do. When you truly love somebody, it's hard to let go. You can tell the difference between the person who really loved and the person who didn't. Because the other one, they're going to move on pretty quick. They're going to be in another relationship pretty fast, most likely. Hell, some cases that backup plan is already there. You know? Sometimes that person you're with, they're going to move on, and hell, they might end up in a few different relationships in a not so long period of time, you know, go on and do their thing, and you're just sitting here going like, how the hell can they do that? Well, the best thing I can tell you is that is a prime example of somebody who didn't love you the way that you loved them. You know, maybe there's other factors involved. There's all kinds of different scenarios. I say it all the time. I ain't no expert on none of this stuff. I just make videos about my life experiences and my opinions. Take it or leave it. I'm not giving you the advice. I'm just saying this is my views. That's why it's called Dirty's Views. But don't put yourself through hell if the other person's not willing to go there with you to get back to heaven. It's got to be a team effort. Giving up on something that is headed down a dead-end road is not the same as just quitting. Sometimes you got to choose you. You know, if the person you're with can't choose y'all collectively, and be willing to do what it takes to work it out. Sometimes you just got to choose you. It's unfortunate. I've been going through my situation for a few years now. It ain't easy to move on for the person who really loved. And you can always tell too, because, you know, the person who really got hurt, the person who really loved, they'll still be bent out of shape about it sometimes, you know. They get in their feelings about shit because they still got love. It still hurts, you know. But just do the best you can for you. And I hope that everybody that watches this video gets a chance to find happiness and be that person, you know, that find love and a true partner. It's that's the best blessing that a person could ever get. You know, these material things in this world, we're all gonna pass away and leave it all behind. It don't matter. The most precious thing that you can have in this life is love and time. Can't never get time back, and true love is very, very hard to find. So cherish it if you got it. And I can only hope that that you all out there get to experience it one day. I'm Dirty, and these are my views. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure you comment. I'll comment back. Maybe we can help somebody with these videos. Maybe somebody needs to hear this message. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.